Hello, everyone. We're talking today with Marianna from Marianna Martinez Wellness. How are you doing today?
Good, thank you. How are you doing, Celine?
I'm doing great. How you handling the summer with COVID?
Well, we're just spending a lot of time at the lake, actually, trying to hide from the heat.
That's good. That's good. Um, so you work with a biofeedback mechanism. Can you explain what that is and what can we get out of it?
Absolutely. So, Stress Assessment, it's a machine that reads energetic frequencies of the body, body systems, and suggests what needs the most balancing at physical level, energy level, and emotions.
And what kind of conditions do you treat or can you work with?
Uh, First of all, I don't treat, I just help the client to get balanced. But I work with things like vitamin and mineral deficiencies, sleep issues, fatigue, hormonal imbalances, weight loss, gut health, ADD, ADHD, pathogens, toxicity. The list is basically endless, but I honestly believe that any disbalance in a person always has a root cause. So I would work like sort of like a detective to help the client to look for that, and more importantly, to look for the natural solution.
And so is it like a report that comes out or is it image? What comes out of
It's
it?
just it just basically gives me the information. Just like this isn't red, this needs more attention than this, and it will also give me a picture of aura and the chakras of the person. So it's just a lot of information I get.
Now, do you work with other modalities or you just use the biofeedback mechanism?
When I work with the client, I use all the knowledge and modalities that I know basically in one session. Because I work intuitively, I never know how the session is going to go and what's going to happen during. Biofeedback assessment it's a very big part of what I do of my practice, but without other modalities, I wouldn't be able to achieve the best results. And those things are holistic nutrition, so and maybe a lot of energy knowledge that I have.
So what are some of the modalities that you use with it?
So that would be, as I mentioned, a holistic nutrition. So once I get the information from the biofeedback machine, I kind of use the knowledge. Okay, this person has this and this vitamin deficiency. Let me suggest you to eat maybe carrots and eat this. I'll basically give them a list of things they should focus on eating, maybe some herbs or some supplements or something like that.
Right. So is that how you kind of help people treat their chronic illnesses?
Well, again, not treat, but help them to get more balanced and feel better. Yes.
And so you obviously believe in the energies from the body. How can people use that energy to help heal themselves?
You mean their own energy? So you can you can spend thousands of dollars and visit the best practitioner in the world, but if the person is not able to accept the fact that he is a writer of his own story and his success depends on him, they might not find the result they're looking for. So I see us, the practitioners, as very important tool that are given to people on their healing journey. We give them information, support, guidance, but the actual success of the recovery depends on the client.
Okay. Now, I know when you're doing live sessions, you actually have the person put their hand or whatever on the machine. How do you do that remotely over a video?
Over video, so there is an option for me to kind of put the picture of the client in the system and still put in their information like full name, their date of birth, and the place, city, and the country of birth. This way, the machine is able to identify who the person is, even if they're in Europe or in South America, no matter where they are.
Now, being remote, or even if I'm doing it in person, am I gonna feel anything differently once we do the session?
It depends how sensitive the person is. Some people feel how the energy is flowing through their body, and some people feel nothing at all. So once I was working with someone who lives in Europe, so it was another distance session, and she was able to feel when the machine was sending balancing frequency in certain places in her body. It's pretty fascinating.
Wow. Now, do I have to kind of prepare myself or send you anything before the session?
Well, send me would be the intake form would be helpful, but more importantly, how you can prepare yourself is to stay hydrated before the session and preferably after the session as well. And also, if the person is able to get lots of rest after once they get home, it's um, it's very helpful because this way the body keeps continue balancing them itself.
So we probably shouldn't do it in the middle of the day when
Well,
everything's happening.
Well, yeah, it depends, right? Every person is different, but if we do a lot, especially if I do a lot of work, lots of detoxing, lots of balancing energetically, then the person might feel a little tired.
And typically, can we get it done in one session, or do you recommend multiple sessions for people?
It depends on the client and their vision and intention. If we're working a specific goal that needs few sessions, then I suggest for the client to come back for a follow-up in a few weeks or a month, or if the situation requires intensive work, I will just work with the person as long as it takes.
So you could take multiple sessions, you think?
It might, definitely. It depends what the plan of the person, what they're trying to achieve.
And I suppose that as people go through life, the readings may change, right? So you would kind of recommend that maybe if you're not feeling well to come back again and do another session?
That's right. So today, for example, you come for one session and then I see one thing, and then next time we can still keep balancing what we worked on if it's still there, and then new things can come up. It depends.
I mean, is this in conjunction, you think, with other methods of healing, or do you think that this could be the way of the future, where this is the only thing that people use?
Let's see how it's going to be, but I feel that it's something definitely that's new, that maybe not everyone understands it yet, but energy and frequency, it's us, it's all around us. So definitely the future, I would say.
And is there anyone that it would benefit more or less? What type of people should be doing this?
Anyone basically. We can either, anyone can benefit from balancing. It brings you into balance energetically. So it could be anyone. But my ideal client would be a person. The main thing for me is someone who actually believes that I can help them. And this is the most important thing, to be able to achieve the best results.
Okay, that's amazing. I kind of look forward to maybe doing a session with you myself.
Sounds great. And one more thing to mention, if somebody has benefits from work, I do work with benefits. Some companies cover my services. So they're more than welcome to, they just have to look up nutritional counseling and see if their package includes it. And I can give instructions how to use that.
That's perfect. Okay, we'll put your information on the website and put a link to your website and email, and hopefully we'll get a chance to talk.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for taking your time out today to do this interview, and hopefully we'll be able to meet in person soon.
Yes, I hope for that too. Thank you so much, Salim. Have a good day.
Thank you. Take care.